Hello everybody and welcome back to Book Mining. Your lazy YouTuber is back. Last time I made lots of promises that I'm gonna upload daily, but then you see I'm not gonna make any promises now, and I really take back the words that I said in the last video because I really don't feel that I'll be able to maintain a consistency until I feel really motivated and in the mood to make one right now. Okay, so my schedule got really busy and I also didn't want to make videos because I was bored, and for the couple of last 2 months or so I just went through say 2 books at max and in 2 months, so I really had nothing much to go about it as well because of that hectic schedule that I had. Now coming back to the topic, okay, here I am back with yet another Agatha Christie review, and this is Miss Marple over here, and by the title you might have guessed what I'm gonna do Sleeping Murder, which is Miss Marple's last case by Agatha Christie. Okay, as you can see, it's Miss Marple's last case, Sleeping Murder, and then this is Miss Marple's last case over here. So this is basically one of the last books in the Miss Marple's series that she's presented before us, and today I'm reviewing this. I've read this really just finished it yesterday, and I'm really fresh on the ideas of what I thought about this book over here. So last 2 or 3 books that I read with Miss Marple, I think really let me down, and I was not at all into the fact that Miss Marple is a better detective. I felt that it's out and out Hercule Poirot, but this book actually changed my perspective towards Miss Marple. This is one book that is absolutely beautiful composition. Okay, so the setting is basically in this chill sort of country by the seaside, and it's murder in retrospect. Okay, so if you don't know what's murder in retrospect, it's like say something in the past. Okay, so in this book they're basically uncovering the murderer of a murder that took place in the past and which had lost touch and all that. The murderer was not found out in the past, and the murder it just faded away, but then it comes back in the story again, and then there's this girl Gwenda and her husband Gillies or whatever, I don't know the pronunciation, I'm really sorry, with Miss Marple who uncover the murderer eventually. So the book has got a very, let's just say the first 2 chapters or so of the book are just the perfect one because they are full of suspense and to some extent also horror. Okay, because there are certain descriptions which really give you goosebumps over there. So I think they're perfect scenes for setting the pace of the story, and also to get the reader to know that this is a good book and that they should stick together, okay, with this book over here. And let's just say this book is just beautifully done, and although it is thick, okay, let's just say 300 pages book, I consider this thick because there are a lot of books from Agatha which are 250 or so, and this is a thick one, and thick books really are not my thing, when I think that thick books are also not that good as thin books are. Okay, but this one is just a beautiful one. I think every single page of this book I really enjoyed. Okay, so although it's a lot of horror and suspense in this one, there's some calming effect in this book as well. Okay, so the tone is very calm and it's really pleasant to read it, although it's a murder mystery, of course. It's although very, very pleasant, and I think the pace is just what I call perfect over here, and things just come together the way they should and at right times as well. Okay, over here now I think that the murder in the retrospect is a very different idea from Agatha, definitely, and I was kind of confused of how she's gonna reach to a solution of some murder in the past, but then the book, the 3/4 of the book is where they're investigating, and it is actually really interesting to see the clues come together and lots of suspicions, and that famous Agatha throwing you off the scent and all that stuff. And although it's murder in retrospect, and I did not have lots of expectations because you see when the murder has taken place in the past, you don't expect to have too much evidences and all that stuff, but the evidences which she provided through the 3/4 of the book, I'd say, are very nice. Although it's a very long stretch of evidences, I think that every chapter representing every single evidence is really very nicely done, and you don't feel bored at all. Okay, and think that is too stretched out or something. And then the last 1/4 of the book is where the book starts to start and not start, I think catch up pace and things start to get really dramatic, and it's just very very fun, you know. Like the last chapters, there's one turning that I like to mention over here, but then like I'm not giving any spoilers or teasers, so I'll just say that the way she actually, you know, gets to the solution is just beautiful. The first half where she's uncovering clues is very calm and nice to read, and then when the book actually starts to pick up pace, okay, and things get, you know, to do with matters more than the past, they also come to the present because they are getting closer to the mystery, and they are in the present now and things start to happen. It's very very nice, and I absolutely love the way she actually, you know, got everything together. And let me just say that murder in retrospect is actually a very, you know, hit or miss kind of thing, and Agatha did a splendid job in making this book what it is today. Sleeping murder, it was a murder that was actually sleeping, but then it's awakened. So basically a murder that was forgotten, but then it's again unraveled and things start to go there. Beautiful setting, I think, beautiful pace again, and this is just one excellent piece from Miss Marple, because this has really set my expectations high for Miss Marple now. And let's just say, of course, that Miss Marple has definitely got an advantage of over Hercule Poirot, because Hercule is a recognized detective and Miss Marple is not one, so you really get that, you know, kind of thing. It's very nice to see that Miss Marple gets all of those facts out of just daily gossip with ladies and tea parties and everything. It's a very you know, funny way in some sort, I think, that she's getting all of those clues by stupid gossips with ladies and all that, you know. Oh my god, is this something like all that stuff you get, right? So it's very nice, I think, and I am really starting to love Miss Marple, and this book is an excellent one. I highly recommend getting this one. Alright, so this is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe and like this video and share it with all those Agatha fans and friends that you have over there. Okay, see you in the next one. Goodbye.